Hello everyone. So today I am going to give you the gift for this design contest in my Facebook group. So I wanted to make one person winner, but there was like the designs I really like all of them, and I am really happy that you are trying to make the design. So that's why I'm going to make it public. I'm going to give you guys some vector resources, like as you can see here. These are some premium vectors. I didn't make them. You can see these are from Shutterstock. So these are all premium vectors. I'm going to give you that bundle, and also I'm going to give you some more design elements from here. Like you can see, these are from vector stock, so these are really high quality graphics, and of course the premium vectors. There's a tons of different graphics in this. I don't know, I don't even remember what is inside them, like all of them, because these are really a lot of elements here. And the most important thing is I'm going to, you will get some pre-made designs inside this, like this one. As you can see, these are some, these are designs on same category, like it's a, you can see, aromatherapy things you wouldn't understand. It's a climb up thing you wouldn't understand. This is like a one design with multiple topics. So this is really good thing to start with your design. It's a mama, it's a mom thing you wouldn't understand. Something like this, these will just give you some idea how to work on different niches. These are some designs you are going to get here, but just do not upload them to any print on demand like this spring red bubble or merged by Amazon. You can take idea from them, and they are really in high resolution vector graphics, not some images I am going to give you. So as you can see, if I take a rectangle here in black, cut paste in back, it is going to, this is really cool graphics, and this is complete vector, so don't worry about the quality. But you are not going to upload them to anywhere, just take idea. And if you want to sell them on marketplace like this spring red bubble, then there is a website called Motif for you. You can upload them on there. This is the website name, Motif. You can upload them there because they are not exclusive marketplace like this spring red bubble, so it will not be a problem for you to upload your designs there. Now for this one here, these are some things, and of course these are the most important thing that I wanted to share, that these are all the states of United States, like different states. You can see Alabama, Alaska, Arizona. So these are really hard to get the perfect vector file for this kind of images. You can take some picture to trace, but that is not the perfect way to trace any picture to make this kind of images, because there are lots of details in this kind of silhouette maps. You can see made in Texas. This is really a vector file, and you can see it is with every details in it. So this will be the designs I'm going to share with you guys, so you can use them to create your own design. Like as you can see here, this is really cool design to make, made in Delaware, okay, made in Florida. Like this is the made in Georgia. It is the same design, just with different state name and that state's map here. So this will give you some idea guys how to work with this kind of estates. And in many designs I need to use this estates silhouette image, because most of the time we are working for United States clients, so that's the reason I need to use them. So I'm going to give you this bundle. Of course there are many more other vector bundles here, it is just hard to cover all of it. So I'm going to give you this bundle, and let's make a design with them, because we are not just going to show use some pre-made vectors. So how can you use the pre-made vectors? This is the amazing skull bundle. You can get this from any other website. Maybe I downloaded from some group, I don't remember. You can download them from anywhere you get, but I am going to give you as it is. So let me show you how to use them in your design. Like if I take a skull from here, like this one, I really like this one, so let's use that one. If I double click on the EPS file, okay, sorry for that, that is not the one I want to work with. Maybe this one. Okay, so this is the file here. You can see this is really high resolution graphic, so let's use that. Okay, I don't need this right now. This is just my course module. Sorry, I didn't wanted to show that here. So this is the graphic, so let's use this one and make a design for out of that. And how can you use this kind of designs in your design, let me show you. So I want a one artboard project, not two artboards, so let's make it one. Now I am going to use that vector in my design. So as you can see, these are really premium works and they are really like small parts with the details, but we are not going to use this as it is like a colorful version of this image. We are not going to do that. I'm just copying this to bring that in my artboard here. So for making this kind of design we need some text, like these are the Native American thing. I understand, I don't know actually what is this for, but we can use that. So before starting the design process we need to prepare our file. Like this is small parts, I don't want it to be a colorful design, I just want it to be use the black outline of the design, then I will use it in my other with my own text. So that's what I want to use from here. So how to separate the blacks from the design? So as you can see, these are really small details. You can select them all, you can delete them one by one, it's up to you, but I am going to use my magic wand tool here. Then if I click on this black, it is going to select everything that is in black here. Okay, so if I press V for my move tool and drag it like this, it is going to drag out the total black for my design. You can see no black left here, and I don't want these details. So this is the position of my design right now. Let me just erase this part, I don't need that. Select them, bring them on white. So as you can see, this is how it is looking right now. These are the shades of black, that's why it is still there. So I'm going to erase some of the parts. Maybe this one I want to keep because it is the details of the vector. So let's press I for eyedropper, click here to make it complete black. So you can see there is some problem here, but if I click here, maybe I will be able to remove the parts. Okay, so as you can see, we have a complete black outline vector here, but there are some missing parts like the details here. I don't want them to be visible. This is a kind of hand drawing, so that's why they make it in this style, but I want it to be something like the way we work always. So I'm going to select on this outlines first because that is the bigger part of the design. Maybe this one, this part also. Okay, so I have to select all of them. Like I don't want to select this x from here, so I want to select the everything else in this design. I'm pressing shift and dragging this to add them in my selection like this. Then this part, every small details I need to add, so I'm selecting them like this part also I should add, this one. Of course for this area I am going to select them like this. If there is any area missing like this part, I need to select it, this one. So it is just going to take some time for you, but you can do it. You can see if I bring that here, I can see that some area is still I need to select. So I am pressing Ctrl Z to come back. Then if I press shift again, I can select this missing parts from here. That is good for me. Let's bring them here again and see if anything is still missing. This part should be selected. Okay, maybe something else, that part. This is just some kind of boring process, repeating process like this. You can do it like in your own style. So I think that is selected. Okay, this part is totally selected, so let me group them. Okay, before that I need to first of all press Ctrl Z so that it comes in the original place where it was. And once every part is selected, let me group them, Ctrl G to group them. Now if I move it, you can see the whole design is selected. So let's press Ctrl G. Now I need to hide this part that is visible from my skull, so let's select this one, copy it. Now I am going to select everything else like this and press shift and click here to deselect this group. Then only the X group is selected. Make them a group. Double click to open the transparency from here. Click on this clip. Now press Ctrl F to paste in front. It is not happening anything because we pasted the outline inside the transparency. So let's go to Pathfinder, merge, unite to make it a complete one single shape. And as you can see, this is not complete black, that's why this area is visible from my design. So let's make it complete black like this, and that's how those area is invisible right now, and of course my design is looking good. There is no extra part visible from the main design area, and that is good for me. So I am selecting them all to make it look like this. Then I am going to use something like a quote, Native American quote I was searching for, so I am going to use this one. Okay, I don't need, what is this, sorry. There is no death. I'm going to use this text in my design. So first idea is I need to make the design inside my head, right? So where I want to use this design, okay, as you can see there are some missing parts inside the design. Like if I double click to isolate this group, only this small group I made, I am going to select this part, and of course this part. Sorry for that, I need to zoom in a bit, and this part. So this is coming inside my skull area here. So let's press shift E for eraser tool. Then if I erase it like this, I am keeping inside the black area of my design, and that is how it is not overlapping my design any way. Like this, press shift E to eraser again. Now I am staying inside the black area of my head, so that is good. Okay, so as you can see, that is, this is how it is now looking. So let's make a design with this text here. Okay, someone asked me to give this script to divide text. I will give them, of course. I get from, I get them from someone else. I need to take his permission. So let's, I'm going to use go everywhere font here. This depth, of course, like this. Now I have a plan that, okay, let's use the same process. Like I'm making a rectangle, press shift X to convert it into a stroke like this. Now I'm going to select this one here. I'm getting message on Fiverr, so I need to attend that. Okay, thank you, I get your message, welcome. Okay, selecting them like this, aligning them just in the center position, then I can simply make it a bit bigger. Okay, so it is looking like that. So I, my, this shape should be a bit smaller, like this. Merge unite to center them. Then I'm going to use my effect, wrap and arc. It is not going to look very perfect for me right now. Okay, so I made a mistake here. Let's make this, bring them a bit down like this, just a bit, little bit overlapping the design. So selecting them, aligning them center wise, then I'm selecting my this skull here, go to wrap and arc, maybe like this. That is good. Let's make it a bit bigger so that we can overlap that with our, I just want this top of the skull just overlap a little of my, little with my circle there. So let's break, let's expand the appearance because we applied some effect here, but that stroke is not expanded yet. We need to expand this, it again for making that changes. So I need that text again. There is no, I'm going to paste that text there. If I pick eyedropper and click here, it is going to turn into that same size, so that is good. Now I am going to drag a copy here of my that shape, then cut it. Now I need to take my type on path tool, just like this, click here, paste it something like this. Then I am going to make it like, okay, I pasted it in the wrong place, but it should be on this side. Let's make it bigger, something like that much bigger is good for me. Okay, let's keep it something like here, then keep this side a little bit like this. Then maybe I can make it bigger to fit in the design area, and you can see how easily I can apply that with my this curve shape, curve rectangle there. So that is good, I think. Now I'm going to use this death text. So I can simply break it first of all. To be honest guys, I don't have the idea right now what I'm going to do here, but the plan is to put the death text something from here. So let's make it bigger, as big as possible for us. just like this, but I want the text to be visible. Okay, so let's double click to isolate this group. Now we can select them individually. So I'm going to select this de text here to put it something like this. Then ta is text here, not a. I'm going to make it the same size of my other two text, the de text here, like this. We can use the ruler tool to align it perfectly, just like this. Just a little bit overlapping the skull with my text, like this, maybe like this. That's good. Okay, so I don't need this a, because the a will represent the, this skull will represent the a here. So I'm going to put it something like this. Now I need to select my skull vector here, this vector group. Just create a offset path, 10 pixel is good for me, no problem. Let's cut it. Select this group, open the transparency, press Ctrl F to paste in front. Now of course we need to make it merge unite to make it a complete one single shape. Make sure that it is completely black. Okay, so first of all, okay, once it is black, we have a shape inside our transparency, you can see here. Let's copy this shape. Click here to come back to the surface layer, then selecting, I'm going to select this. Okay, first of all, break the text. I'm going to select this stroke area here. Open the transparency for it, press Ctrl F to paste in front. You can see that shape is going to paste it here, and it is going to give us that kind of look. So that is good. I think I can select them both, maybe make it a bit wide like this, but this is not the style I like. I don't want to stress my text, so that is good. Now this is the part of the text here. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, I expanded all of my text, so I need to select the font again. So right click, go to recent fonts, and then go everywhere. Whatever font you recently used, you are going to get that. So I'm going to make it a little bigger like this. Then if everything is good, this part is done for me. I'm making them a group, then selecting them like this. Death. Okay, so this part is going to be the last one. I need to use this one also. So let's press I for the eyedropper, click here like this. Then as we created a style there, we can create a same style in this side also, but I don't want to follow that same style everywhere. So I'm going to make it something like this, just a little bit, just a bit bigger. So let's first of all break the font, then we can align this with the wide of our design. So that is good. I like that style. So this is going to be the text position here for this one. Now as we pasted something inside this, inside here, inside the text. So if I double click and select this text group inside the transparency, I will find that same group. Press Ctrl A, Ctrl C to copy that. Click here, then select this group, open the transparency for it, press Ctrl F to paste in front. It is going to paste that same shape in this one also. So that is good. Now for this one, I am going to just break the font. Okay, so once my design is completed like this, I need to make it a group maybe. Then I can simply select this one to align them all center wise, just like this. So that is good for me. Now I can simply make it maybe same size bigger. I don't understand right now what should look good. Okay, so something like, but this world is looking really too big. That's not, it should look like. Change of words, because this world is a important thing of course for this design, but we are not going to make that too much bigger. So that is good. I think if I select them all, I can align them center wise. Now there are some areas here, like this part, this area should be, we should fill it with something else, something like the, we can fill it with maybe some X. Okay, that's not the thing I'm going to do here. I'm just going to take some, okay, let's take our pen tool. When the fill is black, I'm just going to draw a random shape like this, something like a lightning bolt strike kind of theme. Rotate this like this. I'm going to go to effect, wrap and arc, just like this, or maybe a bit bigger, just like that. Then I'm going to expand the appearance for it. so now it becomes a curve shape like that. I'm going to use this shape in something like this area, but I want to make it reflect just like this. Then I can simply press OK. Then I can simply paste it something like this. It will just fill these areas, and of course it will look something cool for these areas just to fill them something like this. Then align them center wise. Of course this one should be a bit far from my design. That's good for me. Now for this area I am just going to make some stars here, because I don't have any good idea right now. I just wanted to share the resource today, not wanted to make a design, but here I am making it because I realized that if I share this resource, you guys are going to just copy them and then upload them on different website like this Spring Redbubble, and your account will be banned. So that's why I wanted to, this idea comes in mind that I should share the design process, because if you are not the license holder for them, you didn't buy them. So if you are going to use them for your March by Amazon account or Redbubble account, they are going to ban you. So you need to know the way how you can use this design to make a unique one. So as you can see, this is the main design for this video right now. I can simply go to the original design, select it like this, make some copy, Ctrl C, paste it here. So the first thing is the coloring version of this image. So I'm going to select the design, everything here, expand the appearance. Then when we are expanding the appearance, if this two part is showing, that means there are some stroke inside our design. Not everything is in fill, like this part is in a stroke, so we need to expand it first of all. Then if that is expanded, this stroke is none and it is showing like this question mark, that means it is good, but it is not in complete black color, one color. So we need to first of all make it black like this. It is a complete black right now, so that is good. Now if you are using this kind of design, you can just simply use the color from the original design. That's not a problem, but you should not do that. You should make it something of your own. So I'm going to select this part here. Okay, so this text here I'm going to press I for eyedropper, and if I click on something like this color, it is going to pick that color. Then this part I'm going to make it okay. When this graphic is in our design area, you can see those colors are already in this in your source panel, so you can simply select them from here. You don't need to pick the eyedropper. Okay, so first of all let's ungroup them so that we can select them one by one, but do not ungroup anything that you applied the transparency, like this part. So if you just if you ungroup this part like this, it is going to bring on that transparency. So don't do that, just ungroup everything that you didn't apply transparency. So I'm going to select this text here. If I click on something like this, or maybe a bit darker, okay, so select the text, go to your color panel, something like this I'm going to use for this one, just like this. So that is good. Now everything here is in black. Take your eyedropper to, sorry, magic wand to select everything in black. Press I to eyedropper for eyedropper and click here. So it is going to convert everything into one color. Now I need to select this one, convert it into this color, so I don't need them. I'm going to make it a one color design, so that is good. Now for this design here, this graphic here, it should be filled, not look like this. So if I select this group like this, you can see nothing else is selected right now. I'm going to make it black. So first step is making it black, that is good. Now Ctrl C to copy them, and when they are selected, press Ctrl B to paste it back. Now if you don't understand, you can see we have two group of that. Let's press Ctrl Z to bring back. Now our top layer is only black, so we need to make the bottom layer, like the behind layer, in this color. So press I for eyedropper, click here, it is going to, okay, sorry for that, because I did some mistake here by dragging that. So this is my group here. I need to select this two for this group. Now I am going to make it black first of all. Then when they are selected, press Ctrl C to copy, press Ctrl B to paste in back. Now when that is in back, press I for eyedropper, click here to pick that color. It is not changing anything because that color is in the background. So once that is in background and selected, go to pathfinder, merge, unite to make it a complete single shape. You can see a shape like this. Press Ctrl Z to bring back. You can see this is how your design is right now looking. So let's go to a rectangle tool, take a rectangle of course in black color, Ctrl X, Ctrl B to paste it back. So as you can see, this is how it is looking right now. You can use some grunge texture on them to make it like pop out, or some distress effect you can make. But this is the way of making a complete new graphic with this kind of premium works. So if you use this as it is, you can find that you will find like 1000 more people like this downloaded this from Shutterstock. So if they all upload it as there, then it is going to get copyright problem for Amazon Redbubble or something like that websites. So you should not use them as it is. Just use your own version, use the vector shape from here, create your own version, and you can upload them on any website. And as they are premium vector and you have them, that means you downloaded them from Shutterstock, so that is not a problem for you. But if you don't, if you use this as it is directly, you can get copyright problems, and I am not the one responsible for that. So that's it guys, thank you everyone. I hope this one will give you some idea guys how to make this kind of, how to use this kind of designs, graphics in your design. You can see it is looking much more cooler. So that's good. So if you want to download them sorry, I wanted to say it fast but I forget. If you want to download these vector groups, of course you need to be on my, you should be on my Facebook group, because I don't share any link in my video description. So find my Facebook group description in the link, and then you can simply download this from my group. So thank you everyone, see you in the next video guys. And this is the gift for that design, that contest I made and you participated guys. Thank you everyone for doing that. I'm really happy. Thank you everyone, see you in the next video guys. Have a good time.